do you get when you cross a hedgehog with a werewolf? Well, you get a werehog. Sonic Unleashed is literally my most favorite Sonic game of all time, and a lot of people have been wondering why. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting your answer. I feel Sonic Unleashed never gets the love it deserves, when it deserves really a lot of love, because this Sonic game is literally the best Sonic game ever, and there's really no reason for anyone to hate it, because it's literally the best Sonic game ever, well, at least in my opinion. So today I've decided to give you all my top 10 reasons why I think Sonic Unleashed is literally the best Sonic game ever. Hi, my name's Joshua Lara, and here are my top 10 reasons why Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game ever. Hope you all enjoy. Number 10. Chip. So the reason why I put Chip on the list was, well, he's one of the characters from the video game. And Chip is literally one of the best memorable characters of the Sonic universe, even though Sonic Unleashed was his only appearance. But since then, Chip is literally an awesome character. I mean, yeah, he might have been a little bit useless in, like, the whole game and all, but still, I find him, like, a really awesome character. I mean, he's, like, a new kind of companion for Sonic, and he's, like, a really cute, lovable character. Well, as long as, well, with other Sonic characters, too. So, yeah, Chip is just a really awesome little, cute little character, and he's always there for Sonic. So, in the game, Sonic first found Chip when he fell from the sky when Eggman shooted him into the, like, shooted him out of space in the opening cutscene, and then he found Chip just sleeping on the ground, and then Chip suddenly forgot his memory. Well, maybe it's because Sonic literally, well, like, fell right on him. So, yeah, Chip is just, like, a really memorable character, and I still really love him, and I kind of wish Sega would just bring him back for, like, a HD remake or like an anniversary special for this game, hopefully in the future. But come on, Sega and Sonic Team, at least bring Chip back. I mean, he was really helpful out in the game. I mean, he actually helped out Sonic in the adventure, and he was like the goddess of the whole Earth, because he was actually supposed to sleep in the Earth with like Gaia and Dark Gaia. So yeah, I'm just really love Chip, and I just wish Sega could just bring him back for like a future HD remake or at least a sequel. I really do love Chip as a character. I mean, he was really funny, and he always had chocolate with him, and he would just share the chocolate, and he would just share so much and Sonic would just share all of his adventures with him. And he's a really cute, lovable character, and I do really miss him a lot. Number 9. Beautiful animations. So I had to put the animations for a reason, was because they were so beautiful. Like, Sonic Unleashed has literally the most they're pretty much the best Sonic game that literally has the best animations, the best quality, and good character designs. Sometimes when I play the game, it just catches my attention by looking at how beautiful the graphics are and how detailed everything looks. Not to mention the opening cutscene. The opening cutscene is probably the most memorable part of the game for me. I mean, it's so beautifully well designed, and it just shows the plot of how how the game just supposedly starts, and it just shows what happens and what you probably have to do in the game. But not only that, the animations in the intro are probably the most memorable thing, and just looking at this right now makes me want to actually see this on like a movie, at a movie theater or on like a big screen, because that just goes to show on how beautiful and well animated that Sega and Sonic Team took their time into designing this game. Yeah, good job, Sega and Sonic Team. You really went out with a bang with the animations for this. Heck, I even love watching the little rank animations that they made for Sonic in this game. Like, just seeing Sonic and Chip's reactions to the rank are just really beautiful and just funny at times. Even when you get the E rank, which is, like, probably the worst rank in the game. But still, the animations and quality in this game is just beautiful. Number 8. Unique gameplay. Sonic Unleashed probably has the best Sonic gameplay ever. And also the werehog, just like being able to beat the crap out of all your enemies and just beating all the little nightmare things, beating them up, it just feels so satisfying to just push a button and then beat the crap out of them. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people don't like the werehog for Sonic. Don't get me wrong, I I 100% disagree with. I mean, I did actually find the werehog gameplay when I first played the game to be a little bit complicated, but after getting used to it and starting to just like get more well interactive with everything, I started to like the werehog after that. And I still love the werehog to this day. I mean, I just love like how you could just open up doors and just climb on ledges and just jump from ledge to ledge and just beating up all the robots and nightmares. And even pushing crates and just, like, pulling switches and stuff. So yeah, the werehog is just probably the best part of the game. It's just so memorable and just, like, really iconic and just... It just really makes the game, like, well... It just makes me really love the game even more. And I'm just glad Sega actually did something new and just didn't, like, go for the same, like... I mean, I do love speeding through the level, like, as Sonic and just, like... The gameplay is just so beautiful. I mean, you just push the buttons. So, the game is on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, and of course, Nintendo Wii. And I actually find the Xbox 360 version to be a bit better because it's just more... It just has way better graphics than the Wii version. And the Wii version probably couldn't handle all the stuff that was on the Xbox 360 version. But yeah, the game is still beautiful, and it just really has some unique gameplay and really, like, well little puzzles you needed to solve. And especially the one in the night stage of Savannah Sea Idol in Missouri, which is the one part of the stage where you have to solve a puzzle in order to get from the top part right there. So yeah, the werehog is just really awesome, and the gameplay is just really just beautiful. I can't even describe it like another good way because of how beautiful it is. Number 7. The opening introduction. Yeah, so after mentioning the opening intro and like the animations part of this top 10, I obviously had to add it into the list because Sonic Unleashed probably has the best opening intro for any video game I've ever seen. I mean, you literally get to see Sonic beating up all of Eggman's robots. You even see him chase, and he even is in his super form in the opening intro, which is probably the best part because I love Super Sonic, and even seeing him in this opening intro couldn't make it even better. And yeah, I mean, it did have its like moments, and it's just so memorable, and I just do really love the opening introduction because it's just so memorable, well animated, and just like really just beautiful. And we literally get to see like the whole plot of what's gonna happen in this game. Like we literally see Eggman just hurt Sonic and just like see him turn into his werewolf form. We even see him try to turn the planet into just a bunch of pieces. I mean, yeah, this opening intro, and don't even get me started on the quality of animations. It's just so like well designed and just so like realistic. Like the designs just make it look like it's sometimes when I watch the cutscenes, I just question myself, am I watching a movie or playing a game? Because the intro is probably the most well animated part of the whole cutscenes in this game. And everything is just so detailed. Number 6. The Hub World. Alright, so I had to put the Hub World in the list because it's probably another good part of the game. I mean, it's literally way better than the Wii version. In the Wii version, there were just little menus that you had to select, and it just shows people that wanted to talk to you and just show you something important about what's actually happening. But in the Xbox 360 version, which is way better than the Wii version, just saying that. So yeah, in the Xbox 360 version, you actually get to explore around in the Hub World and not just like go from menu to menu just to select people and see what they have to say. Here you can actually explore around in the Hub World, and you can just talk to people and they can just help you out and give you advice. And it's a really nice little feature in the game because it actually just gives the game so much personality. Like with all the good character models and designs, it's just really well in how like detailed and well designed everything else is. And yeah, I just love the part where you actually get to speak to people and just talk to them, and they can actually give you advice and just talk to you. So yeah, that's another good part of the game that I really love. Just exploring around in the Hub World just gives the game so much, like, it's just so satisfying to just walk around and just talk to all these people and just listen to what they have to say. It just gives them a lot of character. And I'm glad there's like a little Hub World where you can actually speak to people because it actually gives the side characters more personality and more like talking little features because it just like, gives the characters more personality and not just have them sit there while you just do everything else with Sonic. I mean, yeah, it's just really just beautiful and just awesome. Number 5. Awesome soundtrack. This is a Sonic game. Of course the soundtrack has to be good. Whenever I play a level, I just always listen to how good the soundtrack is in this game. And the soundtrack is just very Sonic-like. Like, there's so many violins, there's so many guitars, like there's just a lot of instruments that you can just, like, listen to in those levels, and just how it just puts a lot of character into the levels. Like, you got so many stuff in the level you can just focus on. You can focus on the gameplay, you can focus on the little elements, you can focus on the little designs or enemies, and heck, even the music, which is probably another good part of the game, because it is. And don't even get me started on the Endless Possibilities theme. That theme, I literally grew up with, and I love that song so much. I sing it every time. Even my mom sings the song with me. She loves the song too. So yeah, Sonic Unleashed just has some really awesome soundtrack that every Sonic fan should listen to and love. And of course, when you get the E rank, it's funny just to hear those trumpets just like flail around and just like they're messing up, like. And even the World Adventure theme. The World Adventure theme is probably another good soundtrack in the game because of how good and just like everything is just very good and just it's very Sonic-like and just very memorable. So many things about the Sonic Unleashed game are memorable, and that's why I grew up with it, and I still love it, and it'll always be my favorite Sonic game. Number 4. The voice acting. Here's another good thing about the game. The voices. Pretty much when I watch the cutscenes, I always have to listen to their voices, and just listening to their voices just makes me love the game even more. Like, just hearing Tails, Chip, Sonic, and all of the other characters in the game interact with each other and talking, it just feels like really there's just so much character development into this game, and that's why I love it. The voices, they just feel really good. Especially Jason Griffith voicing as Sonic. Jason Griffith literally did the best job at voicing Sonic. So ever since Ryan Drummond. So yeah, he even does a good job at voicing Sonic the Werehog, which is probably another good part of how he just voices Sonic. So yeah, I mean, I love Roger Craig Smith and all, but Jason Griffith probably is the best Sonic voice actor, and I really wish Sega could just bring him back because he just really like, whenever I listen to Jason Griffith Sonic is just cocky, well, like, really funny at times, and just, like, so much character. The voices just give the game so much character and just interaction, just seeing the characters talk with each other, and just going through all these crimes and stuff. It feels really good. Number 3. They try new things. I love it whenever I buy a new game from a franchise that I always love. I always love how they always just try something new. Especially with Sonic Unleashed with what it delivers. With Sonic Unleashed, well, with any other Sonic game, you would expect it to be Sonic just running through the level and just boosting and just knocking enemies out and just doing all of that fun stuff. That's really fun and I love it. But what I really love about Sonic Unleashed is how they actually just tried something new with Sonic. Because, like, if they did the same thing with him going, like, fast and stuff, it would still be fun, but sometimes people would always be like, man, can't they always do something new? I mean, I love playing with I love all Sonic games to what they all deliver and what they all just do to, like, make this games good and all. And I just love playing as Sonic, like, speeding through the level, and especially playing with the Werehog, just knocking out enemies and stuff. That's just really fun and just satisfying. I just love it when games just always, like, try to find something new just to add in the game to give it more fun and character. So yeah, adding new things in games is always good, right? Especially in Sonic Unleashed with the Werehog. Like, no one asked for the Werehog, but the Werehog is awesome. It's literally the most memorable thing in this game, and I still love it. Number 2. It has an awesome experience. So yeah, Sonic Unleashed has a really awesome experience. Like, beating the crap out of enemies, defeating Eggman's machines and all the other robots and stuff. It just feels really wonderful. And just, like, all of the new things that this game tries out with Sonic and his whole reputation, it's just a really neat thing to just add. I mean, the game just has a really awesome experience, and just, like, beating the crap out of the nightmare enemies. It just feels really good to just beat them up and just do all of the quick time events where you have to push a button and then something good happens to the robot that you're trying to destroy. It just has a really neat experience, especially the times where you have to press the button multiple times in order for something to happen. So yeah, Sonic Unleashed has an awesome experience about what you have to do in order to like progress in the game. Especially hearing Sonic go, "Here we go!" And hearing him doing all the voices and listening to the Endless Possibilities theme and just listening to the Dear My Friend song and the World Adventure, the game just has so many new experiences. Good job, Sega. You really went out with a bang with this game with all the new experiences that Sonic fans or new Sonic fans like can try. And finally, number 1. It's Sonic's biggest game ever. To end off the list, I decided to say this. Sonic Unleashed is Sonic's most biggest adventure and best adventure ever. You got so much fun stuff going on. So much memorable stuff. Like the Werehog, the soundtrack, the cutscenes, the voice acting, the gameplay. So much of it. This game is just... Sonic has never been this much adventurous. And I'm so glad they just... And Sega just really knows what we want. Sega always delivers what we want. And there's really no reason for anyone to hate Sonic Unleashed because it's Sonic's biggest adventure ever. So much is happening. And whenever you just like see what's going, like also when you beat the final boss and then you realize what Chip is, it just feels like you really did something good. And it didn't just feel like you were sitting there just playing a game. Well, of course you are, because that's what you're doing. So yeah, Sonic Unleashed, it's Sonic's biggest adventure ever, and Sonic's best adventure ever. As a matter of fact, this game is actually a teensy bit better than most Sonic games that Sega has today. But I still love Sonic's reputation, and of course I still love Sonic, and I really love this game. Sonic Unleashed is literally the best Sonic game ever. There's really no reason for anyone to hate it. It's the best Sonic game that Sega has ever made. It's really creative, it's so iconic. Literally everything about the game is so memorable and iconic, and that's why I love this game so much, because of all the fun stuff you have to do in order to progress through the game. Like you go through the hub world, you go through levels, you collect a lot of sun and moon medals, which I have actually collected all of the sun and moon medals. I pretty much did all of the achievements in the Xbox 360 version. So yeah. Everything about Sonic Unleashed it literally makes Sonic, his reputation just comes back to life. It's literally Sonic's biggest adventure ever. In Japan, Sonic Unleashed was called Sonic World Adventure. In America, it was called Sonic Unleashed. Both of them are really great names. And of course, in the Japanese theme, it's called Sonic's World Adventure because Sonic literally goes all around the world in order to get the pieces of the planet back together. So just doing all of that feels so fun. This game just really delivers and just brings up my expectations for Sonic a lot. And I do love Sonic. I really do. And I really do love Sonic Unleashed. I really hope in the future Sega can at least make an HD remake of this game for the Nintendo Switch. Or at least a sequel. Come on, Sega. Show some love to this game. I mean, it's already 11 years old. Come on, Sega. I know you can do it. Alright, everyone. That was my top 10 reasons why Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game ever. I had so much fun making this list, and I had so much fun playing the game all these years. Sonic Unleashed is such the best Sonic game ever. I do really love playing the game a lot, and I had so much fun making my playthrough of the game so memorable. I just love Sonic Unleashed so much, and I just had lots of fun playing the game, and I had lots of fun making this list. Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game ever, and I do not regret saying that. This game is literally the best Sonic game in the whole Sonic franchise. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about Sonic Unleashed. Do you think it's a good game? Do you think it's a bad game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really enjoy those. So yeah, this was my top 10 reasons why Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game ever. Because, well, it really is. Because Sonic Unleashed is Sonic's biggest game ever. It's so memorable and iconic, and I just really do love playing it. If you guys don't have Sonic Unleashed, definitely consider getting it, even though it came out in 2008. It's still an awesome game. But you should get the Xbox 360 version and not the Wii version. The Xbox 360 version is much better. Alright, that's all I have to say. Hope you all enjoyed this top 10, and I hope you all enjoy Sonic Unleashed, because it is the best Sonic game ever, and it is my most favorite Sonic game of all time, and nothing will ever change my mind, and nothing will ever ruin it for me. So yeah, thank you all for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.